This is not just another message. This is a divine alert. Something holy is trying to reach you. It's not random. It's not coincidence. It's not your imagination. Child of God, listen closely. There are moments in the Spirit where heaven leans in, and this is one of them. You've been seeing the number 369 over and over. You may not have told anyone. You may have brushed it off. But something in you knows this number carries weight. It carries meaning. It carries a divine secret. The realm of heaven is speaking in code. And right now, your angel is not whispering anymore. They're warning you. Don't miss this message. Don't forget this pattern. Don't walk past the sacred alarm. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings. Proverbs 25:2. This isn't just a verse. It's your permission. Your invitation. Heaven has hidden something in plain sight. And those who carry spiritual sight, like you, are being called to remember what others overlook. The number 369 is not superstition. It's sacred. It's a divine breadcrumb. A key to a door you didn't know was locked. Why now? Because you're standing at a spiritual threshold. And heaven cannot allow you to miss what's about to unfold. So they're sending the signs louder, clearer, urgent. Your angel is circling. Not to scare you, but to alert you. You are close. You are chosen. You are being reminded to not forget the secret. It's part of your assignment. It's the alignment before the awakening. There's something in your spirit that's been tired lately, not just physically, but soul deep. You've been holding on, praying through, showing up, but still wondering why you feel like something's missing. Why? Despite all your faith, you still feel like you're circling the same mountain. It's not that you're ungrateful. You just know there's more. Something is trying to break through, that it keeps slipping through your fingers. And if you're honest, you've asked questions that linger in the silence. What am I not seeing? Why do I keep missing the sign? You've felt like heaven is quiet, or worse, like heaven is late. You've stood in rooms full of people and still felt unseen. You've followed the light, only to find yourself in fog. There have been moments you didn't want to admit your disappointment. Moments you asked God if He forgot where you live. Maybe you lost something you love. Maybe doors you prayed for stayed closed. Or maybe you've just been waiting longer than you expected for clarity that hasn't come. And all the while, this number, 369, keeps showing up. On receipts, on clocks, on random places. And part of you wonders if it means anything at all, or if your heart is just so desperate for a sign that you're grabbing for crumbs. But here's the truth you need to hear. You are not crazy. You're not off track. And you're not imagining it. You are sensitive to the language of heaven. And that's not a flaw. It's a gift. Heaven speaks to those who still listen. To the ones who haven't hardened their hearts. To the ones who still believe that God is near, even when the world is loud. And if that's you, if something in you won't let go of the sense that something divine is happening, then this message is your confirmation. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You haven't missed your moment. You're being moved into it. Gently. mysteriously, on purpose. Whisper this with your spirit now. I haven't missed it. God is still speaking. It's time to reframe what you've called delay. It's time to see it for what it truly is, a divine disguise. Because not everything that is slow is lost, and not everything that is hidden is forgotten. You have not missed the path. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. What feels like stagnation is often sacred strategy. God is not trying to frustrate you. He's trying to prepare you. Heaven is not in a hurry. And when your spirit is tied to the rhythm of eternity, you begin to understand some detours are deliverance in disguise. Some pauses are protection. And sometimes, what you think is rejection is really redirection. You prayed for alignment. Now God is recalibrating the entire atmosphere around you, so your soul can walk in sync with His will. You didn't miss the sign. Your timing is being tuned. The number 369 isn't just a number. It's a signal. A divine echo calling you back to trust. Back to sender. Back to the quiet knowing that God is still in control. You may not feel it every day. You may still wrestle with the silence. But make no mistake, your steps are still marked by light. Heaven hasn't forgotten where you are. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. Not some things. Not the easy things. All things. That includes your delays, your closed doors, your lonely seasons, your long nights. Even the numbers that appear in patterns, they are part of the divine dialogue between heaven and your heart. So take a breath. Not everything that feels like silence is absence. Sometimes the silence is a setup for sacred instruction. Sometimes it's a reset, not a rejection. You are still in the plan. You are still in the palm of His hand. Let your heart whisper again, I trust the delay. I trust the pattern. I trust the God who never loses track of me. There is more happening around you than your eyes can see. Heaven is not still. It's stirring, moving, aligning. And every time you see the number 369, it's a divine ripple, a signal that the spiritual realm is shifting things into place for your breakthrough. God is not improvising your life. He's orchestrating it like a symphony. The delays, the sudden changes, the moments that don't make sense, all of them are strokes in a masterpiece you don't yet have the full view of. 369 is not a random pattern. It's a frequency from above, a whisper from the divine reminding you that God speaks not just through words, but through signs, symbols, and sacred numbers. This isn't numerology. This is spiritual sensitivity. Angels speak in patterns. And when 369 shows up repeatedly, it's not to decorate your day. It's to direct your attention. Sometimes, the most holy instructions come disguised as repetition. A delay that routed you. A dream that kept coming back. A number that appeared just as you were praying. Heaven is meticulous. God is precise. He's weaving things behind the curtain of time, and every time you think you're off schedule, He's saying, you're right on time. Think of 369 as a thread running through the fabric of your journey. A gentle pull back to awareness. It means something is lining up. It means the Spirit is near. It means there's a divine appointment approaching, and the angels are already preparing the place. You don't need to force it. Just stay sensitive. Keep your spirit open. Look again. Heaven is painting a picture you can't fully see yet, but it's for you. So next time you see 369, don't brush it off. Pause. Pray. Listen. Your angel is speaking. My beloved child, I have not left you alone in this world of noise and shadows. I have marked your steps with light. I have hidden signs in the silence. I have painted patterns across your path so you would know I am near. You were not created to wander aimlessly. You were born to move with meaning. I have placed 369 before you, not to confuse you, but to confirm you. To remind you that you are seen, known, watched over. There is a rhythm to your life that heaven has not missed. Even when you lost your way, I never lost sight of you. When the nights were long and quiet, I was closer than breath. When your heart was weary, I held it. I have counted your tears. I have gathered your prayers. Not one of them is lost. Not one has gone unnoticed. Even now, I am speaking through signs, not because you are weak, but because you are deeply spiritual. This number, 369, is heaven's whisper. It is the angel's nudge. It is me saying, don't forget. Don't give up. Don't walk away from the mystery. Because the mystery is leading you to your mission. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are in motion, divine motion. And I am with you in every step, in every pause, in every pattern. My hand is on your life, and I will not let you fall. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30:21, keep walking, child. The signs are real, and the secret is about to be revealed. This is not just a sign, it is a shift. Heaven is ushering in a season of divine clarity, and 369 is your spiritual signal that the unlocking has begun. What once felt cloudy is about to come into focus. What has been withheld is being released. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine confirmation that you are walking into the chapter where mysteries become miracles. There are doors you've stood before in prayer, wondering if they would ever open. There are dreams you buried in silence because hope hurt too much. But God is stirring again. And the signs, especially this one, are your confirmation. This is the season of keys. Heaven is handing you understanding, access, authority, revelation. 369 is the whisper of divine alignment. It means that heaven and earth are meeting on your behalf. Financial blockages are being broken. Relationships that were left fractured are being healed or released in peace. Purpose that once felt lost is being reignited like fire in your bones. You are not entering a season of more striving. You're stepping into a season of supernatural flow. Don't be surprised when provision finds you. When ideas are birthed suddenly. When peace wraps around you in ways you haven't felt in years. This is what happens when heaven remembers your name, and God is declaring, now is the time. The patterns were not to tease you. They were to prepare you. Let your heart rise again. Something holy is being rebuilt. What looked like delay was divine development. What felt like punishment was preparation. And now, the promise is breaking through. Heaven is aligning with your yes. You are not just sensitive, you are spiritually coded. You were born to feel what others ignore, to see what others miss, to hear what others dismiss. You are a decoder of divine mysteries, a seeker of the secret things of God. That's why 369 keeps showing up. It's not chasing you, it's awakening you. You've always felt a little different, a little deeper, a little more attuned to the things that others wave off. And that's not weakness. That's not emotional fragility. That is your divine DNA. You were created with a spiritual frequency that picks up what the natural world cannot explain. And while it may have made you feel misunderstood or even strange at times, it's actually evidence that you are chosen. You are not failing. You are being filtered. God is stripping away distractions, pruning what doesn't belong, and sharpening your discernment. Because the calling on your life is not ordinary. The path you walk is not common. You are being prepared for things hidden from the crowd. And heaven knows you can handle it, not because you're perfect, but because you're willing. Let this be your affirmation. I am called to carry the secret. I am designed to recognize the signal. I will not doubt the way I was wired. Your spiritual sensitivity is a weapon. Your hunger for truth is your compass. And the number 369. It's not just a sign. It's evidence that heaven still speaks to you because you are listening. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are anointed to decode the divine. This is not just a message. It's an invitation. Heaven has whispered. The signs have spoken. Now, your spirit must answer. And sometimes, all it takes is a simple act of faith to open something unseen. So, if this word is resonating in your soul, don't stay silent. Let your agreement rise. Type 369 in the comments if you're saying, I will remember the secret. I will follow the pattern. I will not forget what heaven has shown me. Let your fingers speak what your spirit knows. Type 111 if you believe this word is for you. Type 222 if you trust the timing. Type 369 if you know the signs are sacred. This isn't about numbers, it's about faith in motion. When you respond, you're not just typing. You're aligning. You're unlocking. You're saying to heaven, I see the signs. I receive the shift. I remember the secret. Let your spirit say yes. Heaven is waiting for your agreement. Heavenly Father, open our eyes. We don't want to miss what you are revealing. We don't want to walk past the signs you've so carefully placed in our path. Help us to see what others ignore. Help us to remember what you've whispered. Lord, awaken our discernment. Let the numbers, the patterns, the nudges be more than coincidences. Let them become confirmations. Let them become conversations between our heart and yours. Seal this word deep within the spirit of every listener. Let this secret ignite something new. A clarity, a boldness, a holy remembrance. We surrender to your alignment. We yield to your frequency. We say yes to the mystery. Yes to the mission. Yes to the signs. And we declare, we will not forget. We will not ignore the signal. We will follow the light. May peace cover the weary. May clarity visit the confused. And may the ones who have long felt forgotten now feel completely found. In Jesus' holy name, Amen.